welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. So if you can't tell by the title of this video, this is literally just going to be a bookish gift guide. I love watching these videos, and so I figured why not make my own. I'm gonna try to go from expensive to least expensive. Let's go ahead and kick off this bookish gift guide. For the first thing on the bookish gift guide, I have a box set of books, and the reason that this is very high up is because, like, for example, if you want a box set like One of Glass, Harry Potter, Crescent City, those books can add up. If you know what series someone likes, or if they've been wanting to get the box set for a while, 10 out of 10 recommend this gift. Next in the expensive category is special editions. And I'm not talking like the Barnes & Noble sprayed edges, Barnes & Noble editions. I'm talking like special editions that you can get from Etsy or certain companies online or from Instagram. They can make special editions of almost any single book, and they like rebind them. I think these books are so beautiful, especially if the bookish person in your life, or even for yourself, if you love collecting books in like different types of one kind or one specific series. I think this is such a great idea, especially if you just love to display your books on your bookshelf. E-reader, whether that's a Kindle, Kobo, I think is what it's called, or a Nook. Nook is definitely a brand that I only see at Barnes & Noble, but I love my e-reader. I cannot go a day without using my Kindle. I was so worried when I wanted to get an e-reader that I would miss out on holding a paperback and a hardcover, and I still definitely love my paperbacks and hardcovers. I love my Kindle. It's so easy to use. I can take it with me everywhere. The battery life is insane. It's water resistant. There's so many features about it that I love. So if you're looking to get an e-reader for somebody or you want one, I 10 out of 10 recommend mine. I love it. This one is like kind of if your person or you yourself are more of an audiobook person, I recommend a good pair of headphones. I have Beats headphones, but I know Sony has good headphones, Bose has good headphones. There's so many good headphones out there, but I 10 out of 10 recommend getting headphones that have noise cancellation, because this just makes the reading experience so much better, especially when you're listening to audiobooks or you're listening to music while you're reading. I love using my Bluetooth headphones. I take them with me anytime I'm taking my Kindle, whether that's an audiobook or just me listening to a playlist that goes with the book. I cannot recommend headphones enough. This one's kind of unique. I've never really seen someone talk about this, but it's a book subscription. And there's so many book subscriptions that you can find online where you get a new book every month or you get special editions every month. And so I think it would just be really cool if someone paid for like 3 months of a book subscription, or, you know, like I think that's so unique that people don't think about asking for, but I thought it was a really cool idea. Next one is one I need to ask for Christmas, and it is a TBR cart. There are so many cute TBR carts out there, but this one specifically, I love it so much because it almost could be like a TBR / crafting cart for me. So it has that bamboo lid cover to cover anything you don't want to be seen. But if you don't know what a TBR cart is, it's basically when you have a bunch of unread books on your to be read shelf, and it just keeps it more organized. Or even if you just need more book space and you don't mind having like a little cart in your station, I think it would be so cute. This one is a little iffy. It's hit or miss, but I was gonna say bookshelf or floating bookshelves. It's kind of if you know what you want for your space and you're asking for it, or if you know the person and you know like what would fit their library or what they're wanting. I think this is really cool because not a lot of people want to spend the money on buying their own bookshelves. On the middle side, these can range from pricing, but this is more like book / crafty situation. A book nook. I asked for one of these on my Christmas list because I love doing crafty stuff and I loved reading, so I asked for like a coffee shop bookstore one. But if you don't know what a book nook is, it's basically like a wooden Lego is the best way I can explain it. It's like advanced intricate Legos, and you piece it together and they're like these little wood pieces, and so you get to kind of like build it. And so I just think it would be so fun. Then when you're done, you get to display it on your bookshelf. So I think it's a win. Moving on, we have book sleeve. I personally have a book sleeve from Haley Fam's website, and I love my book sleeve. You can get book sleeves on Amazon, Etsy. There's, I'm sure, like small businesses that you can find on Instagram. I just think they're so useful. If you are someone who strictly likes to read physical books, or you have physical books that you want to read, I could not recommend a book sleeve enough, especially for traveling. because it protects the edges and the pages of your books. And I just feel like I'm not as worried when it comes to traveling if I have my book sleeve and my book is in there. It just makes me feel more at peace knowing that my book is protected. Under Kindles, we have Kindle cases, whether that is clear or magnetic. And what I mean by this is I have a Kindle, but I have a clear case. And then there's also one that I asked for Christmas that's a magnetic casing, so it closes. My recommendation is if you really want to get like a magnetic closing Kindle case, get one that has a hand strap and a kickstand, because I just think that's so useful, especially with magnetic Kindle cases. Usually when you open it, it magnetizes to stay open instead of you having to like hold it together like a book, if that makes sense. So I just think it's way more convenient if you're gonna spend the money to get one that has a hand strap, or it can kickstand and set up like while you're eating or something. If you do choose a clear case, there's like clear or sparkly ones that you can choose from. But the cool thing about having clear cases is you can always add a pop socket to your clear case, kind of like what I have. And you can buy like packs of stickers to personalize the back of your casing. And you can also do paper inserts. You can get them from Amazon, Etsy. You can literally get them anywhere. And it's the easiest way to customize your Kindle case and just change it out with the paper inserts. Along with Kindle, you can do Kindle skins. I have never used one of these, but I have seen people who have. Basically what it is it's a sticker for the front and the back of your Kindle if you don't want a case or anything, but you want to personalize it. I have never used these, but I think they are such a cute idea if you have a clear case or you don't use a case at all and you want to customize it. You can buy Kindle skins. Then we have a Kindle stand. I'm gonna pop up like 3 different kinds of Kindle stands. There's like a bedside one where it stands up next to your bed and you can read that way. There's like a pillow one where it can hold your snacks or your drinks and it just sits on your bed or wherever you're at. They also have a car one where it suctions to the window and you can read in the car. My recommendation is if you get a Kindle stand, I 10 out of 10 recommend a page turner. I need to add this to my Christmas list. I almost forgot. Now that I'm saying it, I'm remembering. What it is it's like a remote control and you clip it onto your Kindle. I don't know if you can do this if you have a magnetic case, because I don't know if it'll fit around the magnetic casing, but it clips onto your Kindle and you have a remote control with a button and basically it activates to turn the page for you. And I think that's so handy, especially as someone who loves to ignore Nova. She's barking in the background. Especially as somebody who loves to walk on the treadmill and read with their Kindle, this would be so handy because it just fits around your finger and you literally just click the button to turn the page instead of having to click the button every time you're walking. Etsy gifts, you can literally just go on Etsy and search up Bookish Gifts, book accessories, Kindle accessories, reader gifts. You can search up specific merchandise for certain book series that they like or authors that they like. It's literally the easiest way to, one, support small businesses. I know not every business on Etsy is small business and a lot of it tends to be drop shipping. I think it is so fun because it's such a unique way to find gifts. It's not generic usually. Next on the list is book merch, and specifically I'm talking like bookish t-shirts or sweatshirts or author t-shirts or book series. And some of my favorite clothing companies that I've seen on Instagram or I've found, a lot of them I've found on Instagram, but I'm gonna go ahead and name them off and like pop up their Instagram if you guys wanna follow them or shop from their small business. And a lot of these businesses are women owned, just FYI. A lot of times women like to shop from women owned companies. Number 1 is House of Jupiter. They have some really cute stuff, especially like, she does a lot of like Throne of Glass stuff. Threaded by Serena. These are so cute. Oh my gosh, her embroidered stuff is adorable. She sells all kinds of stuff on there. Blossom and Book Co. Adorable stuff. I just want like everything from everybody's website. And last but not least, the Common Room Shop. They are just so good. All of these places are adorable. I will have all of their websites linked down below if you want to shop any of them. This one's really cool. I kind of need to either buy this or ask for this. I really want to do a reading journal in 2026, and that's basically like you track all of the books you read, or you're kind of like scrapbooking the books you read. A reading journal would be a really fun way if you have a reader in your life or you are a reader, just to add add to the experience of reading books, especially if you like watching like all those reading videos where people fill out their reading journal and fill out their 5 stars or write a review, and you like doing that kind of crafty stuff. I 10 out of 10 would recommend, because I want one myself. Somebody who's like more into reading, you could get them tabs and highlighters, especially if they love annotating or highlighting quotes in their books. I just think it's the easiest gift ever. A book lamp. I love my book lamp. I got one last year for Christmas from my mother-in-law, and it is my favorite thing ever. You charge it, clip it onto your book, and you can easily read. There's like 3 different light settings. It lasts forever. I keep it in my nightstand just because, especially if you don't have a Kindle, 10 out of 10 recommend. This one's pretty straightforward, but I'm gonna kind of give examples. Bookmarks from Etsy specifically or Amazon are so cute because you can get like specific ones that have like quotes on them, or from certain book series. Like crocheted bookmarks are the cutest thing ever. I saw one where it was like a tea bag, and so it was like the top of the tea tag and then the string and then the tea bag at the bottom, and so it fits in your book, and they're just super cute. Now we're kind of moving on to more like clothing slash physical things. I would say blue light glasses. I love my blue light glasses. I have 3 pairs of blue light glasses. I love them specifically for editing and reading on my Kindle. My eyes tend to get a little bit of strain, which your Kindle helps with that. Say you read on your phone or literally anything. I love a good pair of blue light glasses. This one is pajamas. Who does not like reading in their PJs, especially soft pajamas? Honestly, the best gift you could ever get for a reader. Going along with that, a matching set, whether that's like a sweat set, a lounge set. I love airy matching sets. Amazon has some good matching sets. I asked for a matching set for Christmas. Even if you're just lounging around all day and you're reading, I feel like it's the easiest way to feel put together and comfortable, especially if you're wanting to go out afterwards. Slippers. They have such cute slippers. Some of the stores that I named off for merchandise, they sell slippers. Pajamas, slippers, matching set. It's a win for me. Also, cozy socks. Always a win in my book. A good pair of soft fuzzy socks. Candles. Love lighting a really good smelling candle when I'm reading. Especially you can find like bookish candles where they're scented after your favorite book characters. So I just think that's such a fun gift. Mugs or like glass cups if they like to drink coffee or drink tea or matcha, whatever your favorite thing is. I just think these are so cute. You can obviously find bookish mugs and glass cups, but a book stamp or embosser. I specifically asked for a book stamp for my books because I just think it's such a fun way to have your name in your book, that it's yours, especially if people borrow it. I just think it's so fun to have if you have a lot of books, and it almost makes it feel like it's a library. This one is like very niche, I feel like, but jelly cats. I feel like a lot of people who read love jelly cats because they're so cute. You can display them on your bookshelves. They're so cute to have in your reading chair or just with you while you're reading. I think they're so adorable. I did not ask for one of these for Christmas, but I probably should have. I just think they're adorable. They're so cute. There's so many different things. You just cannot go wrong with a good stuffed animal. A big tote bag. I love a good tote bag, especially for like my books or literally just to throw things in, but especially when we're traveling and I'm carrying like my books, my Kindle, my headphones, everything. I love a good tote bag to just carry everything around in, especially if you like to go book shopping. It's just the easiest way to carry your books. Along with coffee is coffee koozies. You can find a ton of coffee koozies. I know Nat's Cafe just dropped some coffee koozies. Shop Olive Lynn has really good cute stuff. Is adorable small business. All Things Lillian does coffee koozies. They're so cute and their drops are always the best. I just think they're so cute, especially if you drink iced coffee. It's just the best way to hold your drink and your hand doesn't get cold or it doesn't sweat. Next thing is a water bottle. I love having a leak-proof water bottle when I'm going to the bookstore or I'm going somewhere to read, or even if I'm just reading in bed or in my reading chair, but it has to be leak-proof. So my favorite brands are a Brewmate. I love a Brewmate. All of these I would 10 out of 10 put in the dishwasher. I don't care if they say not to. I have put all of these in the dishwasher and they have been just fine. But it keeps your drink cold. It's leak-proof. Have cute patterns, quality. So I would say Brewmate, Hydro Jug, or an Awala are all very good options. The last and final thing is a soft blanket. I love reading with a soft blanket, especially, I don't know if you guys have heard of like the Barefoot Dreams brand. It's like a very specific type of blanket and they have so many cute dupes on Amazon, and I'm like, who wouldn't want a soft blanket while they're reading? That is all of the the bookish gift ideas that I could come up with. If there's anything that I left out or anything that you guys think that I missed and should be on this list, make sure you comment them down below for other people. That is all I have for this bookish gift guide. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next vlogmas. Bye!